Biological ladies and biological men, welcome to another video today where we celebrate the demise of a PlayStation title that Sony thought was going to do big gangbusters for them. This would be a lovely introduction to what I'm about to talk about.
Eat lightning and shit thunder with Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Rated R. Starts Friday, June 22nd at theaters everywhere.
More fun than working with two really hot twins.
Machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this! Right. A friendly hero. Hunting
Oh
with her
my
pals.
god! What am I watching?
Ow! Hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring.
Wow, what is this place?
Collecting all the shiny things.
Yeah, I mean, Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn 2017 could do a zip line across mountains, but this is modern day Aloy who'll probably break that rope before she gets to the other side, right?
Feet up, Court. Two hands, go. Go, go, girl. Don't let go.
Yep, let's embrace the ugly design, the redesign of Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. Never mind the lovely actress who was the model for her, Hannah Hoekstra. No, we've got this monstrosity right here. And that looks like a big lump of turd on her right shoulder and her left as well. Look, Lego, not my jam, not my sort of thing. So I get it, this game is designed for 7-year-olds. But why did Sony think this was going to be an absolute baller straight from the get-go? No, it's done terribly. And actually, I have to make this video in mockery of Sony because Sony, without a shadow of a doubt, are the dumbest video games company out there today. They care for nobody. They even have people like Alana Pierce working for them at Santa Monica Studios. And my God, she's lost the plot as well when it comes to her debates about woke video games and everything else. But let's get into this video today, folks, because it's going to be short, it's going to be sweet, and I'm going to rip it to shreds. So, if you don't know the news, well, this game on a Steam DB chart, as I'm speaking at 12:10 p.m. on Wednesday, the 27th of November, 2024, 48 players right now are engaged in this AAA game using the LEGO brand. 24 hours, it peaked at 71, all-time peak. This is even lower than, I need to get this, folks. I need to do this for absolute pride, prestigious glory, because only I know how to. This game, 697 all-time peak. It couldn't even beat CONCORD. That is so funny.
Oh, makes me want to dance.
You should be so proud, guys. You should be very proud. All-time peak 13 days ago. That's almost 2 weeks, folks. 602 players. This game is cooked. This game is dog shit. So from Guerilla Games on Steam, join a machine hunter called Aloy and defeat loads of bad mechanical dinosaurs. It's the colorful crew of heroes that you've wanted to play. No, not really. Look at this. $59.99 for the base game. If you want the bundle, it's $69.99, dudes. Thanks, Guerilla Games. Don't call us. We'll definitely not call you. It's getting roasted online. Content for this game, well, all this shit right here. And I'll tell you what, folks, if you want to see the scathing reviews, game is marked as playable on Steam Deck. However, the fact that it's hard blocked by their PSN account linking suggests this is a lie. Seeing online that this is an issue being shared by a lot of people on Steam and Steam Deck. It's that whole nonsense that plagued Helldivers 2 in February of this year, remember? People were playing it for about 2 weeks and it was just great. And then Sony, who can't help themselves at this stage, had to chime in and say, I know you've enjoyed this game, folks, but it's time for you to create a PSN account, a PlayStation Network account, and link this to our servers so we can see what you're doing. Basically, it's a spying tool. That's what it is. And 170 countries in the world who don't own a PlayStation were forced somehow to create a PSN account just so they could play Helldivers 2, and now it seems LEGO Horizon Adventures on Steam. This is where I think Sony and PlayStation are so out of touch with Steam and how it's meant to work, right? Oh my word. So great post by Momo right here. Product not worth the money. Played 30 minutes and got bored. Doesn't feel anything like Horizon. This thing sounds like a Humphrey Bogart film. Of all the Lego gin joints in all the towns, you had to walk into mine. And I have them all. This is by far the worst Lego game ever. What a worthless game this is. Finished within 3 evenings. Despite the fact it's a 6-hour game. So this dude just played 2 hours for 3 evenings. I mean, holy man, that's dedication. They wanted to finish this game off and it took them 3 consecutive evenings to finish this dog shit game. I mean, why am I even surprised, folks? I mean, holy shit. This, if I refresh this now, 53 players. Oh, what a slight increase of just, what, 5 people? 5 more people have joined in the fray? That is pretty terrible, actually. I don't know what to say. Look at that. It's interesting that the positive reviews are more than the negative, but that's going to soon change as well, folks. It's not a good look, is it? I mean, again, why are you charging £60 for or even £70 as the top price point for a 6-hour game, Sony? What's the matter with you? Holy shit. I mean, they charge £30. That might be a bit more reasonable, but Sony can't help themselves, can they? Sony are incapable of actually making a good video game these days.
Now it is time for a break, so let's break.
Hello, you remember me? I used to be Kate Bush.
So here we are, folks, at the edge of the cliff for the LEGO Horizon Adventures review. The final score from IGN. Shall we see? This is an 11-minute long video. I'm not even going to go through it. I just want to get to the climax, as we like to say.
Man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies. Never had any complaints.
I ultimately found myself having a lot of fun with it.
Yes! They gave it a 7! Yes! Despite this glaring observations and red flags from this reviewer, they gave it a 7. It's a great game. Right. And what's the player base at the moment? I mean, they had it with Helldivers 2, but unfortunately, they had to hijack that monstrosity. Well, it wasn't a monstrosity to begin with. Even Casper Van Dien from Starship Troopers, what Helldivers 2 was very much inspired by, even he chimed in saying how great this game is. He's glad that people are going back to Starship Troopers, the movie franchise, to see what it's all about, how that birthed this video game. But now that all that glory's gone, oh my, and I even made a video about it as well, that there isn't going to be a Helldivers 3. Because again, if you remember, the community manager on Helldivers 2 was seen attacking players online because people said, look, we just want to play the game. We don't want any pride flags or any other ridiculous nonsense in a fictional video game. And I don't understand why even players out there have to incorporate pride flag nonsense into a video game that doesn't talk about any of that. I don't get it. So then in turn, what do? You ignite the fuels of absolute insanity by the community manager who goes after you. And it really spoiled the brand, actually. It did. And it serves Sony and it serves the people behind Helldivers 2 Arrowhead. It serves them right. They got a kick in the ghoulies and they absolutely deserved it. So now Guerilla Games and the LEGO Horizon Adventures, yeah, that's doing real good for you, isn't it? And again, like I said before at the beginning of this video, Lego ain't my jam. I used to like making those little building blocks as a little kid, but Meccano was a bit more technically minded for me, more of my building blocks growing up. But honestly, it's a laugh in the face of Sony, the once great Sony. They need to get great again, but they've got to remove those silly activists who work in their video game studios at the moment. But what did you think, folks? Did you enjoy this video today? Did you enjoy my Horizon Zero Dawn outfit? Well, if you did, leave a like below, smash that subscribe button into oblivion, why don't you? And I'll catch you, catching me for the return of my next video.